going on, everybody? It's the Wolfman of Comedy coming right back at you for another episode of Howling at Life. I know, huh? So, we're back at you for another episode over here, everybody. We're going to talk about some stuff today. We're going to get some recaps, all sorts of good stuff. But in-house, we got Frankie the Monster. What's up, Frankie?
What is up, guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Just two big motherfuckers sitting on the couch, doing our thing, man. But hey, look, y'all, please like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, man. Give me some comments. It's great. There's some people that have been commenting. Thank you, Gracia, and all the other people that have been commenting on YouTube as well as on Spotify. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe both Spotify and YouTube. Get your comments up. You know, get you a little shout out. Also, you can follow me on any of my social medias, Big Adrian Lopez, Big Adrian, all one word, on Facebook, or any of my 3 Instagrams. I have one for my personal, one for my comedy, and one for my tattoos. We've got Big Daddy L714, we got Wolf Daddy 714, and we've got Big Adrian Comedy. Look at that, all 3.
Okay.
You can always reach me on any of my social medias, but also if there's a topic or something or you want to comment, of course you can comment on the episodes. You can always reach out to me on social media. I do read them. I'm on it all the fucking time now. I can't stop. I had a week off of work, bro. That's all I had time to do. Binge watch some shit. I finished 2 fucking shows, man. Yes. 2 shows. I'm about to finish the 3rd one, goddammit.
Yes.
I need to go back to work. Yes. Tomorrow's my first day of the new job and shit. So, any social media you want to throw out, Frankie?
Yes, you can find me on my Facebook under Franklin Portillo, or you can hit me up on Instagram at Franklin Portillo 82.
Look at that. So a couple things I want to go ahead and review, some announcements, all that kind of good stuff. We'll get to a topic today and all that kind of good stuff. So I ended up going to Not Scary Farm on Thursday, my guy. What?
Yeah,
Hey, but I got the VIP Fright Fest pass. I still have the damn bracelet on, bro.
Oh,
like, I haven't taken the shit off. I'm going to try to see if I can keep it on until Brian gets here. We're going to go back to Not Scary Farm on the 26th. And one of our buddies, Brian's going to be down here and stuff. Are you going to that?
Yes.
Sweet. So we're going to go there. But these Fright Fests were awesome, bro. Like, straight, just bypassing everybody. No worries. Yeah. It was worth it. And then I think with this one, we got the free parking and we got like 1 free meal.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so we got to get like a barbecue plate or something, one of the places, and a drink and stuff. Like at the beginning of the night, we ate, me and Spooky Bitch.
No,
we ended up going.
Chicken leg?
No, we didn't get turkey. No turkey leg this
no
time.
Turkey leg meat.
No, but we got like this big helping of mac and cheese, and then like a barbecue thing, and
brisket.
then they had brisket, tri-tip, or meatballs you could put with it, and so you could get all that, bro, and then like with a roll and then a drink, bro. It came with the pass for each person, so it kind of worked out. So we ate once, and then like later on we had some snacks or whatever. But it worked out really well. Got to hang with my daughter. She works at Not Scary Farm as a production team and stuff, so she'll give me a little bit of the insight going on, which is cool. It's cool to hang with my daughter. Nice. I don't hang with her often enough. This time of the year, she's usually busy dealing with all the Not Scary Farm, and then she goes into the Not Merry Farm kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So that gets busy. But it was cool going there. Really cool. I liked a few of the mazes, but the other ones they've been there already, so it's time for them to retire them, kind of a deal.
I bet.
But other than that, and then my legs hurt, bro. My legs hurt. But they revamped Fiesta Village and the Carnival area. I got to watch a couple shows, do all the mazes, watch 2 shows, even look at the Elvira Experience thing, sit down, eat twice. So we got to do all this stuff with this thing. And I'll be honest with you, I'm never going back to general admission again because I'm spoiled. Yes. That's what's going on. Yes. I'm spoiled.
We're spoiled.
I'm fucking spoiled as fuck. You know what I mean? So that's what's happening there. But it was cool. And then me and Spooky Bitch got to go to Screamfest LA.
Oh, shit.
It's a horror film festival in LA at the Man's Chinese Theater.
Oh, shit.
They take over like 2 of the theaters or whatever. And it's a 10-day festival. We got she won some passes during Midsummer Scream. So we got to go. We just went one day because I had to take care of some errands today because I'm starting my new job tomorrow. We got to see some film shorts from all over the world, which is great. Some great ones from like Japan and Korea and Europe, Spain, Mexico, fucking America, all these different places. It was great. And then afterwards, these little blocks, right, of these movies, we got to sit down and see the directors come out and talk about their movies a little bit. You know how the process was and stuff. And I got to bump into a couple of I got to see some famous stars there, people that I've recognized from other shows and TV and movies and shows and stuff. And I got to talk to two of the directors from one of the film shorts, Bones, which is cool. It's a little 3-minute movie. And the guy gave me this card, bro. You know, he's like, hey, when you're done with your movie, man, here you go, man. Hit me up. And one of the other guys was a composer, so it was cool, man. We were there for 8.5 hours, my guy.
No way. What time did it start?
Well, shit, we got there late actually because it started early in the morning, but we saw a block of film shorts, and then there's a break, and then another block of film shorts, and then there was a break, and then we stayed for 2 John Carpenter movies. We stayed for Escape from Escape from New York, and The Fog. Which I've never seen The Fog, and I haven't seen Escape from New York fucking in like over 20 years, bro. And so I got to see them, and Spooky Bitch has never seen either of them. But I'm falling asleep, dude. Those seats were comfy. They weren't recliner, but they're comfy because the back reclines, and they're super comfortable chairs. But we got through it. It was like 8.5 hours, bro. You know what I mean? Like just being at the movies. Like we do double features sometimes, bro. It's like 4 hours. 4
hours, yeah.
We were there for a while, dog, and so it was a cool little experience. It was cool. Screenfest LA. Hopefully we get to get the movie done and edited, which I am still editing. That's one of the announcements. I'm still editing, but I'm getting a lot of people that really want to see the movie and people that are in the business. Yes. So I'm gonna get the movie copywritten. Okay, so that way we can get that done. I think it's a few $100. It takes about a couple months or something. Okay. And so get it copywritten, and then I can shoot to these different people that want to see the movie, and they can tell me where to put it in for film festivals and stuff like that. So a lot of good stuff is happening, a lot of networking. Yes. I'll show you in Spooky Bitch in a little bit, like later on, some of what I've done for the movie, so you can see. It's actually looking really good. I think I don't know. I'm in the part where we're about to start the killings in the movie, so I'm really I'm really excited about it. There's a lot of different stuff I've been doing, but it's going to be a film short. I thought it was going to be a full-length feature, but it will be a film short. But that's even better because that way I don't have to edit too much if I need to put it into film festivals, which is cool. But we got Midsummer Scream, Screamfest LA. I think there's another 3 or 4 horror film festivals I could put it in. Oh shit! So I think it's. I don't know, man. It's promising. It's promising stuff. And then again, probably starting next month, Wolfman Wednesdays will be coming out at you. Some motivational stuff happening for another podcast going on. That'll start happening, of course. And so there's a lot of announcements, a lot of stuff that was going on for sure. You know what I mean? Happening, which is very cool. Very cool. Look at that. People coming in and out. Right. So. A lot of stuff happening, a lot of stuff going on, and like I was really happy. I was really cool to see that when we went to the Screamfest LA, bro. Yeah. Some of the directors, like these 2 directors that we were talking to, it was really interesting to see them going about and like, hey, like what's your movie? I'm like, I don't have one. You know what I mean? Right. But I was like, oh shit. I go, but I started a movie production company. We finished filming a movie. It was cool to kind of hobnob. And the guy just threw his card, man. He just said, here you go, bro. You know what I mean? Like when you're done, let me know. And all that kind of good stuff. So that was kind of cool to kind of be in the mix, right? You know, so hey, things are happening for Howling Big Productions, everybody. And the movie, once it's copywritten, all that good stuff, will be on YouTube as well, so you can always catch it. People have been asking me when we could see it and all that kind of good stuff, but you can find anything on my YouTube channel, which is Big Adrian, the Wolfman of Comedy. You'll see me on there. That'll be all the 2 podcasts, the comedy that I do, all the different stuff that's on there, the movie, like everything will be a one-stop shop on the channel, so they can always see that. So pretty cool shit going on, man. So what happened to your finger, bro? So we gotta get into this. What happened to your finger, man, guy?
So I got injured at work, so I've been off. A couple of days of work too. I've been off. And so what happened was that we had a patient that was out of control, and we had to take this patient down hard. One of my coworkers got punched in the face. Not so hard, but he got punched in the face.
He got punched in the face?
By the patient. The patient punched him.
Damn.
Yeah, so, so we both ended up going, to go see a doctor and all that. Nothing broken, nothing fractured, but they told me to take a couple of days off. And then eventually, I got an X-ray done. Nothing broken. So
can you show the people out there? I mean, people that are listening, you're gonna be fucked. But can you show people your pinky?
Yeah, it's like crooked. Like
oh, that's a hook, bro. You got a hook now.
Yeah, I got a hook. Like I can't straighten it out. Like the doctor told me, like I this thing. See, I have a tear in here, and I think they call it something middle pinky, something. I forgot what they use the terminology for it.
Right.
But anyway, so what happened was that after we took this patient down, they were on top of him, 3 guys, and I was grabbing him by his legs, and somehow this fool kicked me on my ankle, and so I almost slipped. Right, I fucking almost slipped. I grabbed his foot. Right, so I'm getting my weight, and I grabbed his foot. So by the time when he grabbed the foot, he kicked my hand. Right, so when he kicked my hand, finally everybody came rushing in, so we got like on top of him. And like I was cramping up, and I told one of my coworkers, you got him, and so I had to move. And so adrenaline was going. I didn't feel nothing until like later on after we got him in seclusion. I sat down, I was doing rounds, and I look at my finger, and I'm like, wait, what the hell's going on? I can't move it. So I show my boss, and I show him, and he goes, can you move it? I'm like, no. He goes, does it hurt? I said, yeah. He goes, yeah, you need to go to the doctor. So
damn, bro.
I went, and so my coworker was there with me, his eye was, red too. He didn't get punched really hard, but he did get cracked out a little bit. So nothing broken on him too. He got x-rays done too. He was fine. I took a couple of days off, and actually tomorrow I have an appointment to go see the doctor again tomorrow. I'm gonna go see a specialist to see about what's going on with my pinky.
Well, hey man, I'm glad you're okay, bro. I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
Hey, but you know what? Now that you go to work, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Now you can use that for the patients. Be like, look, motherfucker, last motherfucker did this shit. I fucked him up. I fucked his ass.
This is what happened.
See what I'm saying, motherfucker? You throw in your Eddie Murphy voice. This is motherfucker. We making waffles. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can throw that. You can throw that deal.
That's funny, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. Now you got some street cred. You know, you see that guy with a big old scar. Like, where'd you get that? I opened up a bottle the wrong way, motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? You ever see those guys? Like, they have some kind of like deformity or scar or something. A burn.
Yes, I've seen one where I work at. Some guy had a big ass scarf like from here. Like here, down here, I was like, wait, what the fuck?
I was eating cereal. And like, what? Like, this fucking guy is hardcore, bro. Like, you're scarring yourself eating cereal? Oh,
yeah, right.
Damn, you know what I mean? So you got some street cred, you know what I mean? Like, listen, last motherfucker didn't listen. Shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you can pull that fucking Eddie Murphy voice, Axel Foley.
Which is a great fucking movie.
Oh God, yeah, it's great. Hey, have you seen the documentary?
No.
Okay, so I gotta ask you, do you still have Peacock? Goddamn it, because we can't fucking log on to shit.
Yes.
Okay, motherfuckers, shit's locked now. A lot of shit's locked.
Okay.
What happened with the plan?
Oh my bad.
You can get that premium plan again. Goddamn it.
I got you.
So. There's a documentary that I saw though. It was on Eddie Murphy, and it was like him growing up, and it's actually him. His Eddie Murphy Productions did it.
Oh wow.
And it's talking about his career and stuff and whatever, and him coming up. He started performing at nightclubs like at 14, 15 years old, bro.
Wow, I did not know that.
He was on Saturday Night Live when he was like 19.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck. So like, he was young when he was in the business. So he's been in the business for like 40 years or some shit now. And stuff like that, but he started like his career, his this, his that, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's really weird that the documentary is great though. It's really good. If you haven't seen it, see it, man.
Okay.
It's really good. I don't know what it's called, but I just know it's an Eddie Murphy documentary. But it talks about a lot of his stuff, a lot of his like career, his movie choices, how everything was going up, and whatever. Like in the '90s, what was happening, and all this stuff, and how he came back with the Shrek movies, and just a lot of different stuff going on.
Wow. Okay.
For sure. You know what I mean? Happening. So interesting. So just let you know, if anybody's hearing some background noise, I'm just letting you know that food's getting cooked. So I'm just letting you know right now. It's not because anything's wrong with your recordings. It's just there's a lot of background noise going on because food's getting cooked. Goddamn it, we hungry big motherfuckers.
Because we're fat.
Fuck. All right, so I'll cheer for that. Don't body shame me. Que la chingada la verga, way.
We don't.
Hey, so just to let you know, it was funny because me and Spooky Bitch went to Knott's Scary Farm, bro, and we rode the swings.
Oh.
All right, just the regular swings, nothing major. But I got to fit on the swings, bro.
Hell yeah.
And then I got scared because I was like thinking there was no way this fucking thing's gonna hold my ass. I was talking to the guy, the operator's name was Tiny. And he's like, hey, babe, what's up, big dog? I go, hey, you don't want to check my shit? He goes, you're scary looking. He's a huge guy. He goes, you're scary looking. I said, what do you mean I'm scary looking, eh? What the fuck, man? And then Spooky Bitch said, I told you. I said, hey, shut up. Enjoy your swing. But he kept on popping it up, you know, because you're cool after a while, but then he gets higher and higher. Yeah. You're like, hey, dog, like, is this cool? And I was trying to do, like, the wings. Right. Like, I was flying, and I was like, I can't do this. I started holding on to the chains, and I was like, I think I'm going to fall. I think I'm going to be that one motherfucker that one nut comes off, and I'm going to fly off.
Why is Baby there?
Yeah, like, honestly, I think that was the scariest I got at fucking Not Scary Farm, actually. Some of the other mazes were really good. The new ones were cool, whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that was a scary part. But I fit. I was able to fit. So you know what I mean? That was kind of cool to be there, bro.
Hey, do the swings? Do they go like really up high?
They're high. I mean, you know, I've been on higher. You know what I mean? Like even the log ride's higher than that. But it's just like you're attached by like just the two chains, and you're like, and then all of a sudden he's like, no twisting. I'm like, I'm not trying to twist. I'm really not trying to twist, bro. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit. So, I guess some kids were twisting, like they were doing it on purpose or some shit, like no holding people, whatever the fuck they're doing. Yeah. Even Spooky Bitch was trying to take some videos, and then she was like, I couldn't, I had to put it down. I go, yeah, I told you. You know what I mean? So, so if you're hearing any background noise, there's food being cooked, but it's very loud back over there. So, we might have to pause that for a while. Because it's kind of really loud. It's going to be louder because we're cooking food, steaks and shit, because we need to eat. But, so we did a lot of stuff, right? Yes. Like I said, a lot of the spooky season coming up. This weekend coming up, we're doing Reign of Terror, right? So it is a 40-minute maze you walk through, 142 rooms out in Thousand Oaks. The Reign of Terror is out and open. Yeah. And they redid the layout, bro. You were talking about some of the trailers for this, man. It was a trip, right? You saw some of them.
I saw some of the trailers. It looks really good, scary. They also said, I think that they got like a bigger square foot place too now.
They got a 32,000 square foot place, yes.
Yes, I was just like, wow. And I think it's like, they said that they moved it now, right? It's like somewhere in the mall now.
They moved it more forward. I think it's like whatever, but they got like a Sears outlet, like the store that's abandoned. And they put everything in there, so they redid the whole everything. Like you were used to the last one, but the last one had like 137 rooms or something. Yeah. So now it's not. They put 142 rooms, and somebody had mentioned it's like a 40-minute maze you walk through and stuff like that. So now it's bigger. So I can't wait. So we'll give you reviews on that next week for sure and talk about that. But I cannot wait. Reign of Terror. Yes. Reign of Terror. Good stuff. I wanted to jump into this, man, and get into this topic part so we can start talking about some of this. And, you know, I think it was really important because we were talking before. Yes. And we were talking about, you know, being discouraged. Okay. Yes. So, a lot of us, we deal with being discouraged for sure. Whether we have expectations, whether it's something new that we're trying, whether, I don't know, whatever it is, maybe you have a plan that didn't come through. We deal with discouragement all the time, right? I think for a lot of us, discouragement is something normal. It's a feeling. It's a mindset that we kind of go through. So that's what we're going to talk about today. You know what I mean? How to overcome some discouragement. So let me ask you a question, bro. Like, you know, when I see discouragement, right? What comes to mind for you? Okay. You know it's gonna be good when it starts like, Me and Smokey were talking about that earlier. Right. I think like last week, and I was talking about like, you know, it's a good story when you ask somebody a question, they start with like a noise. They're like, you know what I mean? Like before they start their shit. Yeah. So discouragement, man. When you hear discouragement, like what comes out to you?
Discouragement. First thing when I hear discouragement, it just I feel to call it to me. I think I'd say is discouragement. To me, I'd say self-doubt a lot. You have to me. I think when I heard discouragement, I doubt myself a lot. I don't know if I'm good enough for it. It throws me off my game. It makes me feel unwelcome, uneasy. You know, it does definitely rattle my fucking cage when the word comes out. You know, because I mean, to me, really, you know, I shut down. You know, and that's the thing. You know, for me, when I hear discouragement, I shut down completely quick. You know, so discouragement, man. You know, for me, I would say it's shutting down.
Hey, no, it's true, bro. I think the fact is, like, you know, we're getting closer to the holidays, and even though, like, me and the Monster Squad, we're doing a lot of fun stuff.
Yes.
You know, we did the Dark Harbor, we're doing this, you know, my buddy Brian's coming down, we're doing Not Scary Farm again. I mean, there's a lot of things that are happening, there are a lot of things that are going to be going on. But I think the fact is, like, discouragement, it stops your movement forward. But, like, for you, is it more of a mental thing, or is it more of, like, an emotional thing for you, Doug?
I think for me, it's more of mental.
It's more of a mental, okay.
More of a mental, yeah. And I think, you know, we were talking earlier, I think you brought up a great point that, you know, for me, I think, you know, mentally wise, and it's true, I'm feared of success.
Okay, so there's some things right there, right? So, you know, look at Frankie being honest and vulnerable. I think the fact is, like, you know, the reason why I was saying this, man, and I was talking about everybody about how to overcoming, you know, being discouraged.
Right.
Look, discouragement is a natural feeling, but it does affect you mentally, right? Yes. For a lot of us, we don't understand that, you know, some of us are trying to move forward, or some of us are trying to just get through the day, or whatever the hell it is. You know, we're trying to get down this path of life, right? And discouragement is anything that kind of throws you off mentally, emotionally, or whatever that stops you from moving forward. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think for me, not only is it a mental thing, but, you know, if I'm in my head, bro, I'll start feeling some shit one way or another. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it'll stop me, you know, from moving forward or trying. You know what I'm saying? Like this year, I put in like 80 applications, bro, and nobody was calling me back. I was going to some interviews, but nothing was happening, and all that kind of stuff. But I had to keep trying. You know what I'm saying? And even though you get that discouragement, that mentality or the feeling or whatever's going on, you know what I mean? I think that you have to be able to find a way that they're coming for you. We're in the hood, motherfucker. You know what can I tell you? I think you got to find a way to stay motivated, bro. Yes. You know what I mean? You got to find a way to continue moving forward and continue, you know, not letting anything stop you going ahead.
Right. Wow. Yeah.
And a lot of us, we get discouraged over different reasons, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think, you know, the best way to overcome something is first you have to acknowledge what the fuck's happening, bro. You know what I mean? I'm always saying being honest, what's going on with you, what's happening, or whatever the case is. Because if you don't acknowledge something, then you don't even know that there's a problem. Right. You don't even know what's going on. And then what ends up happening is a lot of us don't even, you know that there's something to deal with. There's something that's blocking us, something that's stopping us or whatever. So how are you going to overcome something if you don't acknowledge what it is first?
Right.
The same thing happened. You know what the funny thing is? I don't know if you're throwing gang signs or it's your pinky now. I'm like, what the fuck's he doing? He's claiming. He's like, watch out, Captain Hook. The same thing happened with my car, bro. I know that something was off. A couple weeks ago, I got an alignment. And I was like, okay, cool. But it was still off. And I go, no. And I said, well, fuck it. Give me the new tires, redo it. I went back, like, I think last week. And I said, hey, dog, you got to recheck this because it's still not driving the way it's supposed to drive. Right. And so I went back. And the new guy did it, right, at the place. He goes, no, you're guaranteed for 3 months. It's fix you up, whatever, balance, everything, whatever. I said, cool. And so then he's like, you're all good to go. I said, cool. But then I drove it and I was still getting discouraged. Like, fuck, what am I not doing right? Or whatever's going wrong. You know what I mean? What's happening with the car? And so then I finally, went back yesterday. And I talked to the guys, like, hey, dude, I got to go back to this guy. Like, something's happening with the car. I don't think it's alignment, whatever. Like, everything's cool, but it's still, like, the wheel is loose. So he was talking about the rack and pinion. I go, fuck, there's more money on this car. So he goes, well, come back, at noon. I go, well, I was heading out to Screamfest LA, right, to this horror film festival. And I said, well, I couldn't do it. So I went this morning, and then he finally told me, he's like, look, this is what's going on, what's happening. Luckily, I went, and I got off my ass. But I was discouraged from going back to this guy. They fixed it. Everything's cool. So I'm ready for my first day of work tomorrow, which is great. But I was discouraged with going back to the guy. I was bouncing off some people like, yeah, they already fucked it up twice. They can't, whatever. And then, it made me want to give up trying to go to this guy. I was going to go to somebody else for an alignment. And luckily, I went back to the same guy. I said, nah, I paid for this, man. Like, what's going on? And they were able to fix it today. I paid a little money to get it fixed, but it's ready. And I feel more confident, right?
Right.
So I think that there's a lot of things that could discourage you. I think for you, we had mentioned some stuff when we were talking. What are some of the things for you that kind of get you discouraged in life?
You know, some of the things that for me that discourages me is pushing myself out of my comfort zone. One of them, fear of success. It's another one. Procrastination's another one too. I put off a lot of stuff on the side, and then after I put it off, for a long time, I don't get to it. Then fucking here comes discouragement and wham. You know what I mean? It makes it even a bigger hole that I dig myself because now I put it off for too long. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and that's why I like that phrase that says, don't count the days, make the days count.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I mean? And
right.
Because the thing is, like you mentioned, procrastination's a big one, bro, that causes discouragement. The best way to get over that, get off your ass and get busy, dog. And get productive with your shit.
Yes.
Because you can put something off. Like, sometimes I'll see some dishes or I'll see some trash. It's simple shit. But I'll put it off. You know what? Tomorrow. Fuck it, tomorrow. Then tomorrow, something will happen in life. I get busy. I can't do them. Now it's 3 days later or 2 days later. And I'm still in that dishes like, man, I don't want to do this shit, whatever. Now it's starting to affect my motivation.
Right, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it affects your motivation in a way where now it's like, I don't want to do them anymore, or I don't want to do it, you know what I mean? And it starts, messing with your head.
Sure, it starts messing with your head. And the reason why I was asking you if it's like mental or emotional, right? Because it's a big mental mindfuck, bro, right? Discouragement can get you, and it can get you weighed down. You know what I mean? And not only does it affect your motivation, bro, but it affects like your willingness. Yeah. It affects your capability of wanting to try, right? It affects a lot of stuff mentally for you, man. And as we're getting closer to the holidays, everybody, finances is one thing that kind of gets me discouraged. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I get a little like, how can we make this happen? Because I don't want to be whatever. I got money in the savings, bro, but like I get very weird. Because I have a certain amount I like in my savings so I can feel comfortable. Right. So when I get closer to that, bro, I start getting a little more anxious, dog. I start getting a little more, I don't know. Especially with holidays coming up and you never know. Like, I had extra money to be able to fix the car, but what if I didn't?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then like my bike's not working right now. My trike, my Can-Am Riker isn't working right now. So I got some fluids because I got to put fluids in there because the fluids were low. I started noticing something was off again. I was like, here we go. So now, not only did discouragement and one thing happen, right? I'm put off on one aspect. Right. But now if something else happens, now I got two things that I'm getting discouraged about. Yeah. Right? So now I got to deal with two different discouragements. And then I'm like, I'm not losing the weight that I want to. Right, which is another thing that a weight issue, body dysmorphia is a real thing, because that's people's mentality about how they perceive themselves. Yeah. So now I got three things going on, right? Yeah. Then I'm like, well, now I'm not a good enough dad. So now it's a snowball effect, bro. Yeah. One thing after another. Have you experienced that yourself?
Yeah, I have. And sometimes it has affected me to a point where it has happened to me to the fact, like you talked about. One thing after another, like, oh, fuck, I didn't work out today. Fuck. Oh, you know what? I didn't eat fucking right today. Fuck, I fucked up. Oh, man, I didn't stay on my diet today. I ate something I shouldn't have. And it just goes on and on and on. And then the more it adds, the bigger it fucking gets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the thing is, it doesn't stop.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Like, discouragement, the more that you let it, like, wrap into different aspects and starts affecting different, well, then your mindset gets shifted, right?
Yes.
But your mind shift, right, starts happening, and it starts affecting you emotionally. Then it starts affecting you physically. Then it starts, see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a trickle down effect, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it does. It happens that way. And a lot of people don't understand. Like, hey, it's cool to be discouraged, bro, but how do you lift yourself back up?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like we were talking before, and like life events can happen, right? Yep. You were talking about the stuff with your grandma.
Yes.
Life. Weight issues, finances, job, fucking just a lot of different things, right? Yes. You can easily get discouraged. Shit, you could even get discouraged while you're shooting for a fucking goal, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting this new job tomorrow, right? And like, okay, cool. But then this Thursday, I start the 6th week of this class, of my last class of my master's. So in 3 more weeks, I'm done with my master's, bro. See what I'm saying? Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Give me applause for that, bro. 3 more weeks, bitch. What?
3 more weeks, guys.
Man. But that was a 2-year process to get to these last 3 weeks, bro. You know what I'm saying? And even before that, I had to do school for 2.5 years, then took a year off before. It's been a long time, bro.
Yes.
It's been a long time. Since I met you.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. No P Diddy shit here. So it's been a journey, right? And throughout the journey, even though I'm shooting for this goal of getting a bachelor, then getting the master's, then even probably getting my doctorate, and even with the Howling Big Productions and tattooing and comedy, right? You get some discouraging moments, bro. You know what I mean? You get some moments that say like, why even try, bro?
Yes.
Why even try? And even when you're shooting for something good in your life, man, whether a relationship, better job, fucking degree, fucking something, weight loss, whatever it is for you, man. You can easily have your mind start telling you these fucking little lies, bro. You know what I mean? And that discouragement is like a script. You know what I mean? It's a certain script. So like I've been editing this movie, right? That we have, The Athlete. It's coming out soon. This film short. And I've been editing this movie, and it's interesting because the last time I did all these scenes together, and then I went back and I edited the scenes so they're better and they flow better. And then I did the fade ins and fade outs, all that kind of shit, right? Mm-hmm. And then after that, I had to go back in and get the music right. Okay. So I had to listen to different music, right? So each music was a different tone. Like it's the same thing like in my head. You know what I mean? It's a different script. It's a different tone of what's going on in here, bro. Okay. You know what I mean? Like if you have a comedy, it's going to read like a comedy. If you have a horror, it's going to read like a horror. But the music backs it up, right?
Yeah, yes.
The music backs it up.
Yes.
So like discouragement for me is like that certain melody that plays while the script's going on. Right? So I say life is your script, right? Depending on the movie, like a scene, like I'm editing this movie, depending on the scenes, bro, when I get into it, it depends on what music I put to the scene that's going to give you the overall effect.
Oh, I see.
So discouragement gives me a certain tone to a certain scene in my life, bro, that gives me a certain effect. And now I start believing the effect. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like when we were watching the John Carpenter movies at the Scream Fest LA, right? Mm-hmm. We watched Escape from New York, and The Fog. And I started noticing in Escape from New York how a lot of the music played a big part in it. It's just the guy running around in fucking New York, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the music is what amped it up. So discouragement's kind of like that tone to that script. See what I'm saying? Same thing with The Fog. I started noticing there were certain tones that kind of sound like Halloween. Yeah. Because John Carpenter did Halloween too.
Yes.
And some of the same people were those movies and stuff. Yes. But discouragement for me is kind of like the music that plays behind the scenes while the scenes of life are going on, bro. See what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay. Wow. That makes sense. Wow. I like that.
Because think about it. Think about it. The movie Halloween, bro. Like Michael Myers comes out, right? What's the... All right, so that's the theme, right? That's Michael Myers' fucking theme. Now, what would happen if Michael Myers comes out and you hear the fucking Benny Hill theme, right? Yeah. So it's just different, right?
Yes.
Or like, there's a certain comedy theme that comes out, it would change the tone.
Yes.
So when discouragement comes in, it's okay to feel it, understand it, but try to change the melody or the tone that comes in with it. You might get a different feel for the scene. I'm doing that so she can stop watching whatever the hell she's watching over there because we're getting some food cooked for her. Don't stop. I'm just letting you know. But it happens that way, bro. Because think about it. Think about all the ways that you would be discouraged. But think about it if the script or the melody that was playing in your life at that moment, if it was different, would you be not so discouraged?
Probably, yeah, because it would give me a different feeling a different beat and feel.
Sure,
I would feel different than what I'm feeling now.
Think about all the fucking Rocky movies, bro, right? It's
yes.
All right? Motherfucker, getting stronger, right? Motherfucker, it bamps you up, dog, right? Yes. Now think about a different tone. If he was discouraged, you don't think he was discouraged when he was training, bro?
Yes, fuck.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
But think about it. What it was if the melody was different? How different would that scene be?
Way dun, dun, dun.
fucking Rocky a la verga, he'd be kicking rocks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
So I think it's the same thing. Like, how do you get over discouragement? Really, first of all, stop trying to avoid that you're discouraged. I think discouragement is natural, bro. You know what I mean? You're gonna get discouraged over different things, even when you're trying to do something good in your life, bro.
Yes.
But what would happen if you just played a different melody in the background, bro? That script.
Yeah, it would be so different.
Sure, you know what I mean? And I think that's a positive thing. You know, you got to find out, first of all, what the melody is that's playing. What is that background music that's playing when you're discouraged? Why do you think people, when they work out, they play different music, man? Like, I can work out to different shit, but I'm not going to be working out to fucking classical and calming meditation while I'm trying to pump iron and shit, dog. Like, I'm trying to walk, like, just close your eyes. Well, I can't close my eyes while I'm walking. Put them on the fucking treadmill or some shit. I'm going to fall off. I'm going to be a fucking TikTok video at some point, bro. But you know what I mean? Like, how different would things be like that, dog?
Right.
See what I'm saying? People don't understand that. No.
And you're absolutely right. Music fucking helps a lot when you're working out. It motivates you. I mean, it feels great. I know when I used to go to the gym, I used to put my earplugs in and just listen to music, and it would help, man. It helps a lot. Because like, you're absolutely right. Right now, it's making sense what you're saying. The melody that you're hearing in your head is what helps you to get through it and keep going. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't stop.
No, and it doesn't. But the thing is, we don't even fucking change the channel, big dog.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Think about it. I have fucking tons of playlists. I have a playlist when I'm fucking riding in the car like a road trip, right? When we're going to fucking Halloween shit, it's usually Avenged Sevenfold or something rocking, bro. When I go to a punk show, there's different things that amp you up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And there's other music, like, if I've had a rough day, I want chill music, bro, or whatever, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the hell it is, bro. But I think the fact is like, a lot of people, they stay in discouragement, but they never take the action to switch the station.
That hit home.
Like, think about it, bro. Being discouraged and losing your motivation and all that shit, what benefits does that really have for us, bro?
Nothing.
See what I'm saying? Nothing. Did you hear it? All the fucking paisa came out of his ass. You see that? Nothing. Something. So, fuck, that hurt. So, but think about the benefits. What is the benefit of being discouraged all the time, right?
Yeah, nothing. It just fucking, it blocks you. It makes space in your head that you fucking need. You know what I mean? It creates more fucking work. Honestly.
Oh my God, my boy. Fuck yeah. It creates more work. Look at that.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be honest to everybody. Not all the Latinos like to work hard. we don't. You know what I mean?
No.
There's a comedian, I think it was Willie Barcena. He goes, all Mexicans, we don't like to work hard. We like to work hard when people are watching. You see the foreman, like, whoa, jálale, güey, jálale. Once he's done, he's like, a la verga, güey. But the thing is, like, there's no benefits to being discouraged and staying discouraged, bro. Like, you're gonna get discouraged, of course. But why are you gonna give up the whole trip, bro?
Yes.
Over something, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's something that I mentioned today. There's another way to get over this discouragement, because again, the holidays are coming, depression, all sorts of shit's gonna pop up because we're getting closer to the holidays. Yes. We're starting to get a little foggy weather, a little cold. Hoodie. I started putting my hoodie when I slept, bro. It felt great. But like, let's get real. You know what I mean? Like, discouragement's gonna come no matter what, but the thing is, when you stay in it, there's no benefits to that.
Yes.
See what I mean?
Yep.
And something else to help you kind of get over the discouragement, you gotta find a bigger picture that you're shooting for in life.
Yeah.
Because we've been sober a long fucking time. Nothing stopped that.
No.
But then we get to other shit, and it's like something stops.
Yeah.
I'm blocking. You know what I mean? And then you never get nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, think about it this way. You ever have fucking like Wi-Fi, issues with your TV when you're trying to watch TV? It'll happen here a lot, right? I have to set up the fucking thing and redo the password or whatever. I just have to click, and then I have to redo the shit.
Right.
But what happens if you can't connect to the Wi-Fi? You can't connect to the Wi-Fi. It's not getting the password. Not connecting to the Wi-Fi. All y'all know this shit. When you've ever had to type some shit on the computer or like on your fucking phone to try to go somewhere, it's like, you still need this field. It's still required and shit. After a while, I'm like, well, fuck this. I don't need the free money or whatever the hell it is, right?
Right.
Okay, over and over again, you keep doing that. You keep getting discouraged. Now, not only do you get discouraged, now you get pissed off.
Yes.
Now you're getting fucking angry. And guess what? That anger doesn't stay with you. You get angry at a lot of people. When I'm trying to fucking just sit on, stop talking to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now that anger is going to start going outwards because that energy has to go somewhere. So that started with discouragement. Now it's affecting me emotionally. And again, it could be a depression or it could be a fucking anger, anxiety, right?
Yep.
That worry, right? And now that energy's got to go somewhere, bro. And it doesn't always just stay. Either you suppress it or it's going to fucking go outwards, bro.
Oh, yeah.
See what I mean? And now you're going to start taking it off on wrong people and they're going to start, oh, you fucking asshole, whatever. Maybe it's just something that just happened, bro. You know what I mean? But is it going to stop you from reaching your bigger picture?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Wow.
Like I was talking to you about it. I was even talking to Spooky Bitch about this shit.
Yes.
Dude, you got to find a bigger picture to go shoot for, but you got to stop putting yourself in a small frame.
Ooh, wow. That was really fucking good.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because think about it. How many times, and this is for everybody in the wolf pack, even myself, I'm Frank, y'all, Moscow, whoever the fuck's listening, right?
Yes.
Anybody out there, if you're new, whatever, you know what I mean? And please share this with people, man. There's a lot of good shit that we're going to be talking about, especially during this holiday season. We're going to start getting more into a lot of mental health and a lot of like life and, you know, stuff going on, as well as all the comedy and all the fun shit. But think about it. What would happen to somebody that was trying to shoot for a goal and would always stop? Right? Would always stop every time there was a little bump in the road.
Fuck.
They would never reach their goal.
They would never reach their goal.
And now it seems like the goal's like far off. They're not going to be able to do it. Why even fucking try? Whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you said, it's more harder work to get over those obstacles and over those fucking walls when there's not even any walls to begin with, bro.
Oh yeah, you know, there's no fucking wall, and then all of a sudden you just fucking start creating your own fucking wall, and it gets fucking bigger. Now you're like, oh fuck, I can't get over it. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Look at that. Fucking Frankie shooting some shit. And it does. That little wall that we create out of nowhere, bro, because we're discouraged, then what ends up happening? You start adding more bricks to this motherfucker.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you keep doing it, now the fucking wall's all high and shit. You're like, I can't scale that motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then when, you know, you're never gonna reach anything you want to reach. Then for what?
Right.
See what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they do that. You know, and like I said, a lot of different things in life can get you discouraged, man. You could be shooting for something, it didn't happen. Fuck it. Think about it in a different way. Put a different fucking background music on that motherfucker.
Ooh, yes.
You didn't get that fucking job, then the job wasn't fucking meant for you. That person didn't fucking like swipe right on your ass. Well then fuck it, dude. She's like 500 other dudes trying to swipe right on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You haven't lost the weight, but maybe you're starting to gain more confidence and you're starting to get more consistency and discipline throughout the process, right?
Keyword, yes.
Maybe you know, there's a wall that comes up that you get discouraged, right? Or some obstacle. But maybe it's time for you to start challenging yourself. And maybe that's part of your growth is to get over that fucking wall.
Right.
Maybe you start learning not to put so many fucking walls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a learning fucking curve for you, or it's a learning experience, or something's gonna fucking happen, bro.
Yes.
So, you know, a lot of times when discouragement comes, the best way to overcome it is have hope and faith.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, bro. You think fucking Snoop Dogg, when he started Shizzle, that fucking lanky motherfucker back in 1990, some bullshit. You ever thought he'd be carrying fucking being the Olympics? No, my Miss Wade.
Fuck no.
Fucking Olympics. Snoop like, I'm carrying the torch of Dizzle, Vizzle. You know what I mean? They had that hanging at the Not Scary Farm, bro. Like Snoop Dogg came out, I was like, I carry the torch, man. I was like, and he was lighting a blunt off the fucking torch, bro. It was fucking hilarious, dog. But you ever thought that he would think about whatever's going on, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was fucking in a rival gang that went into death row to fucking shoot some lyrics, dog. You know what I mean? Like, he was already going, he's like, I'm here to bust some lyrics. Let's go, dog. You can see this in the movie Straight Outta Compton, right?
Yeah.
It shows that. So now look where the fuck he's at. He's selling Coronas, but I'm waiting for his fucking him to have his own meat product line.
Right, yeah.
My shizzle for dizzle.
He's also on a show with Martha Stewart and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't feel like he's cooking with Martha Stewart,
Yeah.
dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, bro. Like, who would have ever thought this guy a commentator,
Yes.
fucking football coach,
yeah.
fucking his own fucking clothing line. He owns Death Row Records now.
Yes.
This fucking Vato was riding a bike in his first video.
Yeah.
Remember he was on the handlebars?
Handlebars.
He's all trying to act hard on the handlebars and shit.
Yeah.
With those little fucking butt nuggets coming off his hair, whatever the fuck that was, all sucked up and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now he's like a fucking household fucking name, dog.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, you know, you never know. But if every time something comes in your way, you're gonna stop, bro, it's gonna make it that much longer to reach your fucking goal, dog.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get real. Sometimes you gotta understand that discouragement's gonna happen in the process, bro. But is it gonna take you off of fucking you reaching your bigger goal, your bigger picture? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a reason why you're doing it, dog. You're doing it for a reason.
Right.
So one of the things that, you know, we've done this when we work together, we talk, bro, and I've done this when I talk to people or even when I counsel or whatever. You know, even people when they're getting tattooed, man, you know what I mean? They get all scared. I don't know, like, hey, dog, but do you want the tattoo? Like, that's the bigger picture. You know, you're going to have to go over the pain. You're going to have to go over the fear. You're going to have to trust the fucking dude that's doing your work, whatever. And if he fucks it up, come to me. I'll fix it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm adorable and affordable. You know, at least adorable and affordable. You know, affordable and adorable, I mean. But, you know, you're going to have to get over these processes. You got to understand something. You're going to get discouraged along the way, bro. That's part of the process, dog. You know what I'm
Yes, you
saying?
will.
But is it going to stop you from really shooting and striving and trying? You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
like,
yes.
there's a bigger thing involved, bro. You know what I mean? You know, we're meant to thrive. We're meant to live. We're meant to get on there. But, you know, sometimes when discouragement comes in, it can stop you from seeing that big picture. So, personally, this has worked for me a little bit, big dog. I put up little Post-its for myself. You know what I mean? Hey, keep going, dog. You're doing good. Fucking put some positive affirmations. You know, listen to some fucking motivational shit that tells you, hey, keep going, dog. Bounce it off some people or like text some people and hey, good morning, man. I hope you have a good day. And fucking, man, get through your day. And, you know, we do that on our group chat all the time. And sometimes we ain't having a good day. Look at fucking Frankie's finger.
Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, you know, speaking about that too, you know, also too, I found that, you know, having a big support group fucking helps when you're in discouragement, man. You know, I know for me, you know, my group, you know, whatever sometimes I'm going through or whatever, sometimes I need them to call me out so I can get out of my fucking own head. Because sometimes discouragement will get you in a place where you get inside your fucking head and it's hard to get out. And sometimes it takes somebody else's perspective to see it and tell you their perspective to help pull you out of that fucking hole.
Look at Frankie coming out with some bombs and shit. See, this is why I kept the fuck around. I knew he was going to get good at some point. Instead of repeating the shit that I say. Fucking dick. But no, I think the thing is, look, like the discouragement can be like a fucking, like a pit. You know what I'm saying? And the more that you get discouraged, the deeper the pit goes. Wow. And if you want to get out of the pit, like if you really want to get out of the fucking pit, you know, like you said, a good support system, they'll throw you a hand and but if you want to get out of the pit, you gotta reach for that fucking help when it's given to you. Stop making that motherfucker. People trying to reach out to you, get you out of the pit, and you're like, no, I'm starting, this pit's starting to get comfortable. No, it's not, okay? Don't make that pit comfortable for you. Don't make discouragement comfortable for you. You're not meant to be in the pit, y'all, okay? If people are trying to give you help, reach out and be receptive to the fucking help.
Yeah.
Because let's get real. How many times have we tried to help people that were discouraged, bro?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Like, not only people for us, but like, you know, and it does. But sometimes you're like, no. But after a while, it's like, hey, bro, like, you're not shooing away flies, dog. You know what I mean? They're trying to throw you a rope to get the fuck out of the pit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, really, what do you want to do? You know what I mean? You want to stay in there or what? Because you got the rest of the road, the rest of the fucking journey to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How many people have we tried to help, bro, that were just not having the help?
A lot of people, man.
You know what I mean?
And it sucks.
And after a while, I'm like, well, fuck it, dog. Stay in the pit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, somebody else is in another pit. I gotta help somebody that wants this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I think the fact is, you know, there's a couple things right there. Like, give yourself some positive affirmations. Fucking get a dry erase marker and write some shit on your mirror, dude. You know what I mean? I used to do that shit on my windshield.
Oh, wow.
I get a dry erase marker and write some positive shit on the inside of my windshield. Just so I could be like, you know, when I wake up, I'm like, oh, it's there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because you can easily erase it off. You know what I'm saying? But there's sometimes I fucking put some shit on my the dry erase marker. I put that shit on the inside of my windshield. So when I got in the morning, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go to work. And I look at it like, hey, keep going. Oh fuck, okay. You know what I mean? Even in my visor in my car, like sometimes I have some stuff there, like positive shit. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like some reminders to keep going sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Put a post-it note once in a while, like around where you live at. And fucking, hey, dude, I used to do that shit at my office, bro. At my office, I used to have fucking post-it notes on my computer or something on my desk, or whatever, saying, hey, dog, like, it's another day, you're going to get through it, whatever. You know what I mean? Because fuck people, man. Sometimes working with people kind of sucks and it's draining.
Yes.
But, shut up. You get to fucking whack them and shit. Fucking Frankie's playing whack-a-patient. Kind of like Chuck E. Cheese when that fucking little gopher would come out. You whack the shit out of it. Oh, another patient? Bah. You know what I mean? Do some things that'll help you to know that discouragement's going to happen, but discouragement doesn't have to stop you. Because something that I had told Frankie earlier, discouragement, if you break it down, means no courage, dog. And all y'all got some courage to face whatever the fuck life has to happen. So listen, everybody, just a couple tidbits to help you out with facing and dealing with that discouragement. You know what I mean? Don't let it get you down. You know what I mean? Keep your head up. Even if you're sinking, keep your head up and keep your hand up. You know what I'm saying? Because you can always reach for help even if you're sinking, right? But, you know what I mean? This is the time of year we start looking at some of these things, some of these deeper issues, because we start seeing a lot of people get more, you know, depressed, anxious, worried, you know, stressed out, all that kind of shit. And discouragement's going to happen. It's a part of fucking life. Yeah. But it doesn't have to keep you from life. All right, everybody? Wow. So, any closing words, Frankie?
Just Wolfpack out there, man. You know, if you have a support group, man, just keep in contact with your support group, man. And, you know, whatever it is you're going through, reach out, man. It always helps. And, you know, I always say this, and not just for numbers or whatever, but please share and like and subscribe the podcast. Tell people about it. There's some really good shit in here. Maybe some people need to hear some of this stuff. Maybe you know somebody that's going through this shit. Hey, refer them to the podcast. Hey, man, there's a good podcast you should listen to. Check out this episode or whatever the fuck. I try to label all the episodes so you know what the fuck you're listening. But go back and listen to some of these things. Go back to the beginning, listen. So go back from this current one and listen all the way to the beginning, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're almost at 2,000 plays. Wow. Not followers, but plays, god dang it. I think I'm most of them. But we're about 17 plays away from reaching 2,000 plays, which means our podcast has been heard by at least 2,000 times, or people even started hearing it, or whatever the fuck's going on. We don't have 2,000 followers, though, motherfuckers, so get on that shit. Yes. But go back and listen to some things, man. Maybe you hear something, spread the news, y'all, because we want everybody to get through the fucking year and keep howling at fucking life, all right, everybody? So until next time, everybody.